Number 2 on the study guide is a bunch of integrals. Part A is a basic power rule integral. So when we integrate, we add 1 to the exponent and we divide by that thing. Add 1 to the exponent is 2, divide by 2. The integral of 2 is 2x, and always make sure you have plus a constant. 3 divided by 3 can be reduced to 1. Part B, we are still going to use the power rule, but we need to simplify this first. The square root of x is the same thing as x to the 1/2. So when I divide, I subtract exponents. So I have the integral of 2x to the 2 minus 1/2, 1 1/2, which is 3/2. Adding 1 to 3/2 gives me 5/2. There's that 2. If I divide by 5/2, that's the same as multiplying by 2 over 5. And then 2 times 4 over 5 gives, or 2 times 2 over 5 gives me 4/5. 4/5, x to the 5/2 plus c. Part C, add 1 to the exponent and divide by that number. 1 plus 1 gives me 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Integral of 7 is 7x. The integral of sine x is negative cosine x. So this should say plus 3 cosine x plus c. Part D asks for the integral of secant squared x minus sine x dx. Since we are integrating secant squared x, we want to be thinking what has a derivative of secant squared x. That's one we've memorized. Tangent x has a derivative of secant squared x. The integral of negative sine x, again, is negative cosine x, which changes that to a plus. On E, we want to distribute. That would give me u to the 9th plus u to the 8th minus, when I multiply, I add exponents. So that'd be 5 plus 1/3, 5 and 1/3, which is 16/3. And now we can use the power rule. 1/10 u to the 10th plus 1/9 u to the 9th minus adding 1 gives me 19 over 3. Dividing by 19 over 3 is 3 over 19. And part F, we need to FOIL first. Gives me 2x cubed plus 16x squared minus 6x minus 48. And then we can use the power rule. It should be 2 over 4, or 1/2. X to the 4th plus 16 over 3 x cubed minus 6 over 2 over 3 x squared minus 48x plus c.